NLP. So I wanted to talk today about the difference between showing off versus wasting your potential. I've just watched someone else give a live about bragging, and it really got me thinking because of something that's going on in our personal lives. And I'm not going to give too much about it except to say that it's happening at school. And fortunately, the child involved has a teacher who understands and is recognising that speaking up in class is potentially becoming a bit of an issue. And this particular teacher said the thing is, every time you speak up and share your ideas, you are inspiring people. And whilst what you might be thinking is that they are ridiculing you, actually it's their own fears coming to the fore. And actually what you need to keep doing is fulfilling your potential, not wasting your potential, not sitting back and letting the class, the learning, the personal growth, the mind growth that happens in a classroom, that you are not the person sitting back and letting it all go over you and wasting your time, wasting your potential. And this particular teacher said in 10 years' time, all those children in that room will be wishing they'd paid more attention because they won't be fulfilling your potential. And if you stop being who you are, being engaged, learning, sharing your ideas and speaking up, then you too will waste your potential. And whoa, I mean, great, how lucky am I that one of my children has an amazing teacher like that. It was exactly the message that needed to be heard at that particular moment. And I think, having now listened to somebody else who I really respect and admire talking about this bragging piece, that everyone worries that they're going to be judged on social media if they start sharing what they do. Sorry, dropped a poo bag. They're worried what they look like, they're worried people are going to judge them, they're worried people will think that they're cocky or overconfident. Well, the thing is, if you don't tell people what you're doing, if you don't tell people what your talents are, what your abilities are, what you're doing in the world, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the other thing, people don't really care. By speaking up, sharing your truths, getting your content out there, talking about yourself, your work, why it matters to you, is the thing that is going to make a difference to your life. It's going to make a difference to your business. It's going to make a difference to your sense of purpose. It's going to make a difference to your bank account. So if you are sitting worried that people are going to judge you, like you might have been worried about speaking up in a classroom back at age 5, 6, 7, maybe 14, 15, 16, worried that those idiots in class are going to be laughing at you. Well, if you don't get ahead, if you don't put yourself out there, you won't get ahead in business. And those bullies, those people laughing in the background, they're going to have won, and you will have wasted your potential. Personally, I think by sharing more and more content about who you are, what you do, why you're good at it, actually what's going to happen over time is that the people who respect what you do, who are inspired by you sharing your story, are going to look up to you. You will build more followers. You will have more likes. You will have more engagement. Because you'll be shouting to the world your knowledge, your expertise, the things that matter to you. And that is how you get known. So if you're wondering why you're not getting the business results that you want, why your income isn't enough, why other people are excelling and you aren't, then look closely at your behaviours online. It's very easy now to, put on a Facebook Live as you're doing your everyday life. It's one of the reasons that I do mine around my dog walks and my exercising and picking up the kids in the car. Because I know that this stuff matters. And actually think about it this way, instead of worrying about all the people who might be judging you harshly, think about the people who you inspire and you lift up and you engage. And over time, the more you do this stuff, the more natural it becomes. And over time, those people who do respect and are inspired by you become the people who follow you. And that is how a successful business is made. Right, I have promised myself I'm actually going to run today and not just do the Facebook Live. And the dog is desperate, so I'll be going now. But if you have been wondering how to up-level your business, how to have more success, then this is how. This is the key point. Start sharing your material online. Start talking about what you do with confidence without worrying that you're bragging, because there is a difference. Stop wasting your potential.